It's time once again to have a look at another box from the folks over at Lootaku. As mentioned in previous videos, Lootaku is one of the largest subscription boxes on the market, and generally a box that I think you really get your value's worth if you're looking to get as much bang out of your buck for when it comes to subscription box services. Every single month, Lootaku delivers high-end, high-quality collectibles, anime themed. We've seen some from Dragon Ball, we've seen some from Game of Thrones. They really encompass many different properties. Let's find out what we got inside this month's box. I'm going to grab a knife, and I got Hank to join us for this one. I always get excited when these boxes come. For starters, the person at the post office always gives me this weird look. Kind of like this box is basically taking up their entire back room where all the other boxes go, and then he's got this giant Lootaku box sitting back there just waiting for me to come in and pick it up. Alright, so let's see what we got inside this month's box. I think this is October's box. I'm going to just kind of slide this over to the side. For starters, we have ourselves a, let me just see here, a Kurito Black Fencer Sword. Now, generally, when we have gotten anime-themed items, we have gotten, like, the replica swords in the past, and this is like a metal sword. Let me just slide this out. It comes with a stand and a whole sheath. And I'm just going to grab this out. There's the sword right there. Cast in a very heavy metal black. And you got a little bit of decorative work down below there. You got your sheath with, looks like it's got real threading that's been wrapped around the sheath portion. And then your sword slides into that, just like that. That looks really nice. And again, it's got a good weight to it because it is metal after all. We put that to the side. Always get these multiple statues inside as well. This one here is Roonoa Zoro. It's from One Piece. I do, of course, I have to stress this exponentially. I do apologize for any mispronunciation of these, the character names here. It comes to us from Crane King and Ban Presto. Let's go ahead and get this cut open. Here, oh, look at me. I got dueling knives here, Red and Hank. Very few times. I just happen to have Red over here. Very few times I actually have both knives in the review. And Red will just assist me. Sorry, Hank. I know this was kind of your show, and now Red's taken over. Open this up, and you got your contents. Put that right there. Very quickly, too, whenever I do unboxings for Lootaku, it's one of those things that I quickly run out of space of because there's just so much to cover. So many large pieces available. Okay, so let's get one half opened. Okay, there's one half of him. He's got no head, he's got no torso, just yet. And we go ahead and cut that open as well to get to his lower torso. Do bear with me as I just get the contents completely out. Okay. And he's in a somewhat of a crouched stance. I know it looks a little busy right now in this area, this reviewing area. There's not much to look at just yet. Bear with me as I get all the contents out, and then we'll kind of put them together, and then we'll look at the statue. So let's get him out, get the head out. Head, of course, sits on the neck. If that is a new thing for you, maybe you need to go back and check some anatomy, human anatomy. Okay, and then we can take the torso, line it up. Just make sure I got it lined up correctly. There we go. And he's got a couple of swords as well. Oops, try not to drop them in the process. And he's got two individual swords. One. Let me get the other one going. Two. Okay. And if I'm understanding this correctly, how does this go? This drapes through his leg, I think. I'm just looking here. That drapes through. Did I do that right? Yeah, I think that's right. That goes like... I don't think both of them. I don't think both of them can fit. Oh, maybe unless... Let me try... Oh, this untabs. Okay, never mind. Here I am trying to fight to get it through. Just slide this up. That makes more sense. And then that tabs into place like that. There we go. And then this is supposed to drape back. There we go. I guess, do the swords fit inside? I'm asking aloud. No, the answer is no. They are sealed. So we can put one sword in his hand. Like that. And then the other sword, we will... Does it go like that? Let me just double check. Let me just check the back. That's not right. Obviously, he's not gonna hold it by the blade. This will go up the back. There we go. That's what we want. That makes a little bit more sense. What a beautiful looking statue. The three sheaths are inside his little belt there. He's holding the two swords. I love the pose on him. I wish I could pose a figure like that. That looks really some immaculate looking paint there as well. On his jacket, there's his face. I like that. That's a nice looking statue. I'm just gonna box this, put this to the side. Let's also move some of these things out of the way too, because we're very, very quickly running out of space. Got ourselves another statue, and this one's also from Band Presto. This one is from down below. It says Kodakawa, and it says Sword Art Online. Not quite certain. Again, we're going to open this up. Cut the sides, side. Get our fingers in there and open up the box. We'll put the box just there for now. Again, some assembly, a little bit of assembly is required. Comes with a display base. I feel so terrible now because Hank has been just kind of run out of town on this review. And get that opened up. Take out the sword. Then take the figure's body. We'll take that out too. And we'll take out the head. Being mindful, of course, not to cut your fingers. That would really, really suck if you cut your fingers in the process. The head will fit into the socket of the neck. Looks like she's got like a little communicator walkie-talkie. And she also will put the sword into her hand. It seems a little on the tight fit. I don't think this detaches from itself. It's supposed to fit into her hand. Maybe I've got it facing the wrong way. Let's see. It is a tight fit. According to the box, here's the box right here. It's supposed to fit into her hand, but I am struggling. It's a little bit on a smaller fit. I don't certainly want to force it in and accidentally break something. And then as for her sheath, she does not have the ability to hold the sword in her sheath. Yeah, I can't seem to get the hand to hold the sword. I could probably just keep... There we go. There we go. Just took that initial... Just had to get through that hole of the hand. I'm going to go ahead and attach her to her very thick display stand. Make sure I've got it facing the right way. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to face it. But this one seemed to line up the easiest. We'll go with that. The holes... see if there's a size difference between the pegs. No, okay, so it went that way. Nice thick display base. Decent looking statue. I like the pose on her. It looks like she's got a little bit of a scuff on her nose though. That's a shame. But very, very clean paint application. There's the back of it right there. Really like the head sculpt. All right. So we've got 2 statues so far in the box. I'm gonna put the other box over here. And there's still more. We got, I think, 1 more statue. Let me just get that out. Try not to knock stuff in the process. Then we've got also our card. Now I'm going to take the card out, if I can actually reach it. There we go. I'm going to take the card out, and I'm just going to actually slide the box back just a little bit, because I know very quickly I'm running out of space. We've also got the King of Artists. And there's the side of it. It says Sakata Jintoki. That's not, again, how you pronounce it. I apologize. I'm sorry. And let's go ahead and get this one cut open. As you can see, I mean, these are good, adequate sized statues. It's not like you're getting these little tiny collectibles. And then when we're finished with this statue, what I'll do is we'll look at the included card so you guys can see the value and maybe a little bit more 411 on the things that we got inside. So we'll just remove the cardboard, take out the figure, made up of some parts, a couple of different parts we have to put together. I think he's made up of 2 parts, so he's going to be a little easier to put together. Okay, so you've got the bottom half. Oh, actually that's not true. He comes with some other things as well. Let's take the torso off, torso out. There we go. And it looks like we've got a stand and a sword. Now where's the rest of the sword? Oh, I guess that is the sword. I thought there might be a handle to it. Don't worry, I'll show you guys in a second. Take that out. And let's go ahead and also take out the base. Okay, just make sure there's nothing else in there. Hello? Nothing else in there. I'm going to just put that over there. Again, I'm running out of space, but we'll do our best to try to fit everything in frame. Put those 2 together. Seems like it's a, once again, these fits are always super tight initially. Have to kind of wiggle them in. This one's very, very, very tight. Very tight. I got a little bit of a gap forming here. I'm going to have to try to fix that. That's about, I'll keep working at it, but we got most of it in. And then he's going to come with his sword. Now the sword is interesting because it looks like it's actually made out of wood. Now if he does actually have a wood sword, I haven't seen the show myself, so I don't really know. It's got some scripture there on the handle portion. And like I said, it does look like it's more comprised of wood than it does of metal. And then the sword slides just into his hand, like that. And there's the figure. There's the statue, I should say. Once again, really nice face. The eyes are very cleanly applied. I like the hair too. I like how it's got the lighter blue and then it's got some of that darker blue deep in those trenches. Deep in those trenches. And also I really like the decoration here on the skirt as well as on the sleeves. I just have to get those 2 points connected a little bit better than what I did already. But then he also comes with a stand. He seems to stand okay, but just in case you do have problems, he also has this little support stand. His heel fits into the back, his foot sticks into this top portion here, and then he's got like a little ledge that supports his knee. Couple that all together, and you got some extra support for the figure. I keep saying figure, but statue. So really 3 nice looking statues. Let's have a look at the contents. So for the October 2017 box, this was Masters of the Sword triple figure box. It featured Sword Art Online, One Piece, and Gintama. For the One Piece, we had the Banpresto Zuki Monogatari. Monogatari. And that one was, let's just look here. That one was, $30 US, $30 US dollars. And I don't know, maybe if that's the character's name, featuring another line of figures from Banpresto. The Zuki Monogatari series features characters in dynamic poses, fully capturing the movement and expressing of the character within that moment. Excuse me, that moment. And this one here is $30. We also had the Gintama Banpresto King of Artists, Sakata Jintoki. And that one here, according to this, is $25 US. So even though $25 here in Canada, I mean, $25 US would work out to be, trying to do my math, I think it's about $32, about that. And then we had the Sword Art Online movie, Ordinal Scale Kirito / Asuna. This one is the one that I got. There was also this one here available as well. And that one was $30 US. And then finally, there was the Pirate Ship Minis, which I don't think is right. I think we got the Pirate Ship last month, if memory serves me correct. Because what we did get was, we got the Replica sword. The Pirate Ship Minis, I think we got in the last box. A little note indicated by Lootaku, this is our second box to include 3 large figures. Due to the cost, there are less items than usual inside. Next month, we're back to our normal format, but we'll bring back this 3-figure format from time to time. Hope you all enjoyed these awesome figures. That's from Lootaku. By the way, the overall cost is calculated at $95 US dollars. That's based on Amazon.com prices at the time of writing, which, again, if translating that to Canada, again, I think it's about $125 or so, about $128. But this was the October 2017 box from Lootaku entitled Masters of the Sword. For, again, a subscription box that really gives you a bang for your buck. I mean, 3 high-end statues. I mean, a little bit smaller in scale, but, I mean, really beautiful art pieces that you could easily have on display, and they look like high-end pieces. This is really a great subscription box, especially for fans of anime. I don't watch nearly as much anime as I used to. Back when I was in high school, I was watching anime all the time. That was like my go-to. Of course, getting a little older and I don't not dare say wiser, but certainly getting older, unfortunately, I don't get as much time to spend on going back and watching like a lot of these series. If you guys, though, do enjoy anime, you're probably really going to like this subscription box because, again, you're really getting some high-end pieces above and beyond like the little, small collectibles that you may get in other subscription boxes. Again, once again, the website is www.lootaku.com. Subscribe today. You may not get October's box because obviously we're now into November. You may still be able to get November if you hurry over to Lootaku and subscribe today. Speaking of subscribing, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you hit that little subscribe button down below. Of course, more videos will be coming away very, very soon. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.